Good morning, fans. This is girl from Mel's Match Hat, and this is episode 6, week 10 of Ring of Honor television. How is everybody's Saturday morning doing? It's Saturday morning, and it's Backlash Saturday, and you're gonna see me again later on at this in the afternoon at 2 p.m. with your preview and preview and predictions of Backlash. Let's try this again. I hope everybody is having a great Saturday and everybody is going to basically just enjoy today. You're seeing this right now. I am actually with my son right now. Well, I'm just about to get to my son and so yeah, you guys are seeing this while you're probably in bed having coffee. I'm about to get to my son, and then at 2 p.m., depending on where everything is, I'm going to be coming home from my son at 2 p.m. because I'm going to pre-record this. I'm going to be pre-recording the preview and predictions after SmackDown on Friday night. That was last night, and yeah, it's going to be a crazy weekend for me. Tomorrow morning, I am not going to even be in the state at this time. Well, no, about 9:30ish, I'm going to be taking off. I'm going to Vegas, which if you want to follow my journey and my everything, go check out my Snapchat. Seriously, it's really it's going to be one of those like you got to see it's a belief type situations. So we are going to be covering, and we're going to be talking Ring of Honor, which now the new Dark and Dark Elevation, because Dark Elevation and Dark have been canceled. So this is the new, and for once, Tony Khan does something with logic. Okay, and I want to quickly cover this before we get into the run through of the show. For the people who are talking about the possible sellout of Wembley Stadium, can we just leave that alone and just like anticipate the great work and the great matches we're going to be seeing on All Out? I mean, come on, or All In. Sorry, All In. Sorry, my bad. Ay, ay, ay. So why are we doing this? It's getting to be ridiculous, honestly. It's getting to the point that do we really need to be doing this anymore? I mean, I don't think AEW is going anywhere, okay? There's a lot of questions that I'd like to raise to Tony Khan, but he's been at this for 5 years. There's going to be mistakes. Allow him to do these mistakes, and he'll learn from the long run. That's it. Let's just watch really good wrestling at the Wembley Stadium, and then that's it. Let's just move on. We have Double or Nothing coming up. This is going to set the stage for All In, and then like 2 weeks later we have All Out. Who's benefiting from this? Us, right? We're going to have really good wrestling this summer. We won't be bored, and everybody's going to have a happy, happy, happy summer because I'm going to have a happy, happy summer because I'm counting down to my baby boy Anthony. He is it's slowly coming down where he's going to be an adult and he'll be 18 years old. And for me to have an adult for a child is beyond flabbergasting. I'm godsmacked each day that goes by that he's going to be an adult, and the whole dynamic is going to change. So I'm just enjoying the summer. I have a lot of things going on this summer. I'm Sunday I'm going to fucking Vegas. Tomorrow I'm going to Vegas, and during that time, my birthday will be in the middle of the week, which is Wednesday, and I will be in Vegas, and I'm just like this. I'm like legitimately, I am pinching myself to see if I'm dreaming, because this has been my life, and ever since my mother passed away, things have just opened up, and everything has been positive, and I just can't ask for more. This is also, if you want to go check it out next week, will be my birthday episode of Mel's Matt Chat. It'll be 290. Oh my God, it'll be 290, and it'll be my birthday episode. Even though it's after my birthday, I picked it to be my birthday episode. So that is that. But let's get on with Ring of Honor TV. You know what I'm going to do. Do me a favor, people. Go check out the people over at harrys.com and get all your toiletry and shaving essentials right there. If you have a beard, go check out Maestro Classics at maestroclassics.com and get all your beard essentials. Now, if you want to murder your thirst, like I'm doing right now because I'm going to be parched throughout this, go check out Liquid Death at liquiddeath.com. And you could sample spring water, sparkling unflavored water, sparkling flavored water, and now new iced tea. So you got mixers, you could keep on your diet. The can looks cool while you're walking around. Nobody will ever question, are you drinking a beer or are you drinking salsa water? So it's a conversation piece too. So go check that out at liquiddeath.com. Now, I need a strong cup of coffee, especially tomorrow morning when I go out and when I go to the airport, and I'm going to need a strong cup of coffee. So that's why I'm going to be turning to Death Wish. Go check out Death Wish Coffee for all your coffee essentials. Go to deathwishcoffee.com and get all your supplies there. Also, please do me a favor. Go check out HOG Wrestling at hogwrestling.net. There more events are going to be coming up, and if you are able to get tickets at hogwrestling.net, you can. But they're also on Fight TV. So you whatever what is it called? Whatever event is coming up, you'll know about it, and I will be promoting it. All right, let's get this crack-a-lackin'. Okay. We have, for Ring of Honor TV, we have matches that goes as follows. We have Willow Nightingale versus Steph De Lander. Brian Cage versus Brock Anderson. Preston Vance versus Rich Adonis. Blue Sky versus Robin Renegade. The Kingdom and the Varsity Athletes versus the Best Friends, Action Andretti, Darius Martin, and Stu Grayson. Commander versus Angelico. Pure Rules, Lee Moriarty versus Rocky Romero. Ring of Honor Women's World Champion Proving Ground match, Athena versus Angela Risk. Claudia Castagnoli versus Robbie Eagles, and the Ring of Honor World TV Championship, Samoa Joe versus Christopher Daniels. They were coming from the Florida Arena in Sunrise, Florida. We have the match 1, which is Pure Rules. Lee Moriarty with Big Bill versus Rocky Romero. The match starts off with a flying armbar by Rocky, and Moriarty uses his first rope break at the opening bell. Both men exchange wrist locks before Moriarty heads to the outside. Rocky follows with a suicide dive and a head scissors back inside the ring. Hammerlock by Rocky, and Moriarty goes to the apron as the referee, Stephen Smith, calls for a second rope break. Moriarty delivers some brutal chops in the corner and grinds the elbow across Rocky's face. Romero gets angry and delivers a closed fist that'll be a warning. Moriarty looks for mounted palm strikes in the corner but misses and gets his legs drop kicked out from underneath him. Rocky with another flying forearm armbar, and Moriarty grabs his third rope break. Moriarty slides outside and Rocky comes off the apron with a flying knee. Running slice spread by Rocky gets a 2 count. Rocky looks for a second slice spread, but Moriarty catches him with a Tiger Driver. 18. 1-2, no. Moriarty back to the shoulders with some palm strikes. Moriarty misses a charging sidekick, and Rocky gets him up on the top rope. Flying armbar off the top, and Moriarty gets the ropes, but he's out of the rope breaks. Moriarty taps, and the winner is Rocky Romero. Match 2, Ring of Honor Women's World Championship Proving Ground match. Athena versus Angela Risk. Code of Honor, and then Athena drops Risk with a big elbow strike, wheelbarrow into a facebuster, and Risk is in trouble. Unnecessarily stiff thrust kick to the face of a seated Risk. Risk gets a quick roll up and eats a shotgun drop kick. Risk comes off the top with a cross body, but Athena catches her with an arm. Gets Risk on her shoulders and delivers about 3 wasteland in successions. Gory bomb onto the knees before the cross face, and this one's over. Winner, Athena. After the match, Athena hits the Skyfall on to the belt and calls out Sky Blue. We have the Ring of Honor World TV Championship. Samoa Joe versus Christopher Daniels. Daniels attempts a shoulder tackle, but Joe doesn't budge. Twice, running back elbows by Joe flattens Daniels. Pair of kicks by Joe and diving elbow drop. 2 count. Snap power slam by Joe gets another 2. Joe looks for a choke early, but Daniels reverses and rolls him up for a 2. Jawbreaker by Daniels and STO plants Joe. Joe charges, but Daniels gets a boot up and comes off the middle rope with swinging complete shots for another 2. Joe looks for an angel wings, but Joe backdrops him. Joe fights out of a Uranagi and catches a charging Daniels with an overhead belly to belly. Muscle Buster by Joe finishes this one, and still Ring of Honor World Television Champion Samoa Joe. We have Ring of Honor World Championship match. Claudio Castagnoli versus Robbie Eagles. How and why is this not main eventing is beyond me. TMDK versus BCC here. Eagles flip out of a top wrist lock and gets pushed to the ropes. Eagle hops over Claudio and gets a head scissors that sends Claudio to the floor. Frustrated, Claudio slaps Eagles in the face, and Eagles returns the favor. Clean break is teased, but Claudio puts the boots to Eagles in the corner. Release vertical suplex by Claudio. Gorilla press by Claudio, and a 2 count. Eagles stretched by Claudio has Eagles grounded in the center of the ring, fighting towards the rope. Eagles fights out with strikes and a drop kick to the knee. Eagles focus the attack on the knees and now hits a running European uppercut to the back of the neck. Claudio heads to the outside, but Eagles comes flying with a somersault suicide dive and lands perfectly. Back in the ring, Eagles comes off the top with a springboard drop kick to the knee, and Claudio's struggling. 619 to the knee and a running pair of knees in the face by Eagles in the corner. 2 count. Claudio tries for a big swing, but the knee is hurting, and Eagles reverses it into an eagle lock. Claudio gets to the ropes, but Eagles continues the attack on the knee. Now big boots to grounded Claudio, spinning back kick and a standing slice right by Eagles. Gets another 2 count. Eagles goes up top and misses the 450, landing on his feet. Claudio reverses with a Michinoku driver for a long 2 count. Backslide, Eagle gets a 2. Another cradle gets a 2. Hurricane Rana into a pin gets a 2. Lariat by Claudio gets a 2 count. High kick by Eagles and a Pele kick. Sliced bread by Eagles, but Claudio catches him. Tosses him in the midair like a sack of potatoes. Catches him in a powerbomb position. Traps his arms. Delivers knees to the back of the head. And then finishes this one with a Ricola bomb. Wow. Still world champion, Ring of Honor world champion, Claudio Castagnoli. Match 5, 10-man tag, the Kingdom and the varsity athletes versus the best friends, Action Andretti, Darius Martin, and Stu Grayson. Taven drop kicks Andretti in the face to start. Andretti returns the favor and proclaims lights, camera, action. Combination offense by Martin and Andretti before all 10 men are in the ring, and it's a brawl. Taven gets thrown into the corner and gets clotheslined by Andretti. Elbow by Martin, and then it's the soul food half and half combo by the best friends. Lion sold by Grayson, and the Bennett breaks up the pin. Trent gets the tag but clotheslined by Nice on the apron. Nice is now with a big hammer throw, and ring is cut in half now. Chuck prevents Trent from hitting the corner, and Trent hits the flying knee. Grayson gets the tag and clears house with suplexes and uranagis. Kick of the King by Taven to Martin. Neckbreaker by Andretti to Nice. Butterfly suplex by Woods, but an enziguri by Grayson. Grayson goes up top, but Woods meets him and suplexes him. That takes everyone out. Taven goes up top as Trent meets him and suplexes him onto the floor, on top of other 8 guys in the match. Grayson and Daivari are in the ring, and it's the Pele by Grayson. Andretti goes up top for Grayson, but Righteous appears on the ramp, distracting Grayson. Andretti super kicks Daivari and hits a inverted TKO for the win. The winners are best friends, Stu Grayson, Action Andretti, and Darius Martin. Very quick match up next. Match 6 on Rich Adonis versus Preston Vance. Short arm clothesline by Vance, boots in the corner by Vance, who throws Adonis outside into the guardrail about 6 times. Slingshot wheelbarrow suplex by Vance, discus lariat, finito. Preston Vance is the winner. Very simple, very quick. Match 7, Sky Blue versus Robin Renegade. The match starts off sunset flip by Blue, gets the both women trading pin combinations early. Wheelbarrow into an arm drag. Renegade rolls to the outside and pulls Blue out awkwardly before sending her headfirst into the post. Running double knees in the corner by Renegade. 2 count. Camel clutch with a double fish hook by Renegade. Head scissors by Blue and a diving Hurricane Rana. Running knee on the ropes and a single leg drop kick by Blue. 2 count. Crucifix pin gets 2 by Blue. Shotgun drop kick by Renegade gets a 2 count. Uranagi attempt by Blue, but Blue counters with a super kick. Skyfall by Blue seals this one. The winner is Sky Blue. Brian Cage, match 8. Brian Cage versus Brock Anderson. Another quick one. This is definitely dark. It smells like it walks like it, and it quacks like it. Anderson escapes a suplex and grabs a waistlock. Shoulder block by Cage and a big back elbow. Power slam by Cage gets a 2. Up and over by Anderson and a DDT out of nowhere. Body slam by Anderson. Anderson sends Cage into the ropes and puts the boot up, but Cage throws him down and locks in the Texas Cloverleaf, but Anderson gets to the ropes. Discus lariat and a drill claw to finish this one. Winner, Brian Cage. Match 9, Steph DeLander versus Willow Nightingale. The match started off with DeLander with a slap to the face off the handshake. Hard shoulder block and an enziguri by Willow. Willow heads up to the second rope, but DeLander catches her and delivers a big running boot to the face. Snap suplex by DeLander. 2 count. European uppercuts by DeLander. And now some shoulders in the corner. Snapmare and a diving body block by DeLander. Gets another 2 count. Running splash in the corner. DeLander misses a second one and Willow hits one of her own. Drop kick off in the middle rope by Willow and a cannonball in the corner. DeLander fights out of a Death Valley driver, but Willow catches her with a spinebuster for the win. Winner, Willow Nightingale. The main event, which I don't understand this was the main event, but I don't know anything. Match 10, Angelico versus Commander. Match starts off with jump up Tornillo in a wrist lock by Commander. Commander looks for a dive, but Angelico cuts him off with a boot to the face. Angelico with a few heavy hammer throws into the corner, but misses a rising knee in the corner. Commander walks the rope and comes off the top with a Phoenix Splash press. Angelico walks to the opposite side of the ring, so Commander walks the rope with a crossbody to the floor. Swan dive sunset flip by Commander gets a 2. Rebound kick by Angelico and a back suplex gets 2. Razor's edge by Angelico, but Commander counters with a Hurricane Rana into the turnbuckle. Twisted sunset bomb by Commander gets a 2. Frankensteiner by Commander gets another 2 count. Angelico rolls to safety on the outside, but Commander walks the far turnbuckle all the way across before hitting a twisting plancha to the floor. Rope walking superstar press by Commander finishes this one, and Commander picks up the win. So that is that. Very simple, very easy, something to listen to while you're having a cup of coffee, maybe going to take a crap, maybe to start making breakfast, a little bit of a breakfast break. I don't know what you want to do. Maybe go and listen to me through YouTube and take your pet for a walk. I don't know, but that is it. That is it. A Ring of Honor week 6. Episode 6. Week 10. I know it's a little off because I combined a lot of them just so that I can catch up and everything. So I will be back here at 2 p.m. for preview and predictions of WWE Backlash, and then right afterwards I'm gonna maybe attempt to go live. That's gonna be an awesome situation. Fingers crossed. Hopefully that I can do that, and then it'll save me from trying to upload and everything. But you could please do me a favor while you're here. Please go like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Turn on the bell for notifications, and then you'll know when I could be going live or uploading a video. Also, please do me a favor and go check out the rest of my content on this channel, which has all the WrestleMania coverage and soon to be Backlash coverage and Double or Nothing coverage. I will be back here for 290 next Friday at 2 p.m. So go check that out. Go check out it's running right now, 289. When you're done with this, go check that out. And then you could go check out the preview and predictions of Backlash. And then you got a whole day of moi. So I want everybody to have a great Friday. And please do me a favor, go check out my social media at Mel's Match Chat on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Also check me out on Snapchat, because if you are following me on Snapchat, you're going to find out what I'm doing in Las Vegas. And please check me out on Facebook. Also, please go check out harrys.com. Go check out Maestro Classics at maestroclassics.com. Go check out Liquid Death at liquiddeath.com. Go check out Death Wish Coffee at deathwishcoffee.com. And go check out House of Glory at HOGwrestling.net. Have a great weekend. I'm going to have a fucking mind-blowing weekend because it's my birthday month. May is my birthday month, and we're coming up to Sunday. Tomorrow, it will be the start of my birthday week, and it's going to be crazy because I'll be in Vegas. So I will see you next week. See you tomorrow. See you later on this afternoon at 2. And then I'll see you also tonight after Backlash. And then I'll see you next week for episode 290. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you this afternoon for preview and predictions. Have a great Saturday morning. I love you all. Bye. See you later.